Clark. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Leo?
So good. You want to walk a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are you studying at Georgetown?
So I'm a current sophomore in the School of Foreign Service. My major is international politics with a concentration on international law, maybe a minor in Italian. We'll see about that.
What's your favorite time of day?
I really like sunsets. I think sunsets are the best time to take photos. I think when the sun is setting, everything looks amazing and beautiful. Unfortunately, now that it's winter, the sun is setting a little too early for my liking, and it's getting dark a little too soon. So looking forward to when it is later.
What's your favorite movie to watch?
So I really love the movie Pitch Perfect. Growing up, I watched it a ton with my older siblings, and now that I'm in college, I can live my Pitch Perfect dream. I'm not good at singing, and I can't do a cappella, but I do follow the a cappella groups on campus. So
For sure. Do you miss your hometown and what about it?
yeah, absolutely. So I'm from Tacoma, Washington to Washington, West Coast to East Coast. And so I do feel a little homesick time to time, especially knowing how far it is. I miss a ton, like the coffee culture, the amazing thrift stores. I got this at a thrift store. Seeing Mount Rainier everywhere I went was pretty awesome. And so being at Georgetown, like it's great, but I do get homesick. So I've been on this thing where I'm not drinking coffee a lot, but when I do need caffeine, I've been drinking matcha. And so anytime I'm in a coffee shop, I'll order a matcha latte, preferably hot, with oat milk.
What's in your fridge right now?
So currently in my dorm, I don't have a fridge, but if I did have a fridge or if I was at home with my fridge, I'd be putting fresh fruit in it. I think fresh fruit's kind of just my favorite thing to snack on, so.
What are you most looking forward to at NAIMUN?
I'm really excited to use the walkie-talkies, mainly just because I think, first off, saying walkie-talkie is fun, but I'm really excited to talk with my friends on them, see what's happening around the conference, obviously, but being able to crack a joke or two on them, make everyone laugh.
What do you always carry with you?
I always carry a tube of Aquaphor with me. My lips get chapped pretty easily, and so having this is a lifesaver. Yeah.
Why Alpha 4
Well, Aquaphor is just the superior product. It, in my opinion, works better. And so, sorry if you disagree.
What was your favorite class in high school?
I really liked math in high school. I took AP Calc, AP Stats. I was pretty good at it. I wouldn't say I'm pretty good at math anymore, but you know, you can have a past life.
What's your favorite song that you know?
So I just watched the SNL skit with Charlie XCX. And so stuck in my head all day has been, I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. Sorry, I won't finish that. But yeah, I've been living a brat summer basically since June and very much into the fall, so never ends.
What's a cause that's important to you?
A cause that's important to me, I would have to say overconsumption, especially when it comes to things with like fast fashion. Fast fashion industry is pretty bad for the environment, and so doing things like thrifting or mending your clothes can go like a pretty long way, reducing our impact. So that's important to me.
Would you like to be famous? And how?
Yes, would I like to be famous? So if I was famous, I'd want to be famous in kind of a cult classic underground way. I think the best way for me to become famous is if I was like really known for being like funny on something like Twitter or having like a podcast that was really funny, but nothing too crazy where like I couldn't go out in public and people would recognize me everywhere.
What's a phrase you wish you would stop saying?
I wish I would stop saying the phrase IDK. I really need to stop saying acronyms and start actually saying them fully. We're working on it. We're getting there.
For sure. Are you okay with splurging?
I'm always down to spend money on a sweet treat. My favorite type of sweet treat is anything cold. So ice cream, smoothies, frozen yogurt. Those are really great like places for me to spend my money on. There's a really great spot off in Georgetown called South Block that I love going to, especially when I need to pick me up. So. I feel most inspired when I'm outside, kind of like this. I feel least inspired when I am sitting in the library doing homework, as many other college students feel too. I start packing the night before. I know it might be controversial, but I don't think you need to spend that much time packing. I also need the clothes to wear throughout the week right before I leave for a trip, so. Oh, never. I'm always super early, super proactive. I'm the type of person to be, if you have a flight at 12, I'm there at 7 a.m., so. I'm pretty silly and goofy. I love hanging out with my friends and just making them laugh, saying jokes. Yeah, lighting up the mood. Someone who can keep a conversation going for sure. I think sometimes I'll hit a roadblock and sometimes I just need a moment to think to myself, but someone who can keep a conversation going, bring up new topics, something for me to engage with, I think is a pretty great trait to have. Biggest accomplishment, probably being at Georgetown. I think, when I was growing up, I never thought I would leave Washington State, but being able to go across the country, go to a school like Georgetown has been amazing. I've met a lot of new friends, had a lot of great opportunities that I wouldn't have anywhere else. And so, yeah, that's my greatest accomplishment.
What about your most treasured memory?
Most treasured memory, when I met my dogs for the first time. I have 2 dogs. One's 10 years old, one's almost 2. And when I met the most recent one 2 years ago, she was so cute, so small. I love to show people photos of my dogs, and so if you see me at conference, ask me for a photo of my dog and I'll show you. Something I can't do, I can't sing, contrary to the earlier quip. But no, the genes, my siblings both can sing pretty well, but I can't. So never challenge me to karaoke or anything. Yeah, absolutely. 5 years ago, I never thought I'd leave the state. Never thought I'd be studying something like international politics. I thought I'd be a physicist. I was really into like space and rockets growing up. And so 5 years ago, I would have told you that I would be doing something like math related. How the tides have turned. Perfect gift for me, I really love books, and I really love when books are annotated. So to me, when you annotate a book, it shows that you care, it shows a lot of thought in the process. And so that is just a perfect gift to me, because I think it just shows someone's care and compassion for you.
What's the one item you'd save from a fire?
One item I'd save from a fire, probably my emotional support water bottle. It probably would survive the fire without it, but if my house is on fire, I need the water bottle. I think everyone has a calling. Yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about that. Now, if I found mine, that's a different conversation. But we're getting there. Right now my calling is to hang out, have fun, make some memories. Dreaming of doing for a long time, I really want to run a marathon. It's not really been a long time, a very actually recent goal of mine, but why haven't I done it yet? Because I need to train for it. Catch me in the gym training for the marathon, and hopefully next year, you'll see me there.
Well, so nice talking to you, Mike.
All right, thanks Leo, have a good one. Okay.